YouTube, what's going on? Prodigy checking in with just a quick video. Um, First of all, Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is the 25th. Make sure that you spend a lot of time with your families and just enjoy the holiday for what it really is. Now, on to the Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, I want to make a video about Future Fusion because, like, honestly, I don't feel like people really understand the purpose of this card and the fact that it's really good, but it doesn't guarantee you anything. Uh, for instance, you know, people are saying, you know, oh, you get Future Fusion first turn, you're guaranteed to win. Oh, Future Fusion's so freaking broken, blah, 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 blah. No, you still have to be at least a half decent player to be able to effectively use this card. Okay? I can get my freaking 6-month-old son to play Future Fusion and put 5 cards in the grave. You still have to know what you're doing. All right? So just because you draw Future Fusion first turn does not mean that you're going to win. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been playing Dragons. I don't care. I do not care. Just because you get Future Fusion does not mean you're going to win first turn. Period. 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 Okay? Does not mean that. It does not mean that. There's nothing in this. There's nothing in this game that guarantees you a win until your opponent's life points drop to 0 or they deck out. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Okay? It's a versatile card. It's a really good card. It definitely helps move the game along, especially from your standpoint playing the card. You get to put your 5 dragons in the grave. It helps set up for huge plays. But by no means should you or your opponent expect that just because you played this card first turn, second turn, seventh turn, that you're gonna win. Okay, you still have to be a half decent player. Period. So, is this card the best thing to happen to Dragons in a long time? Absolutely. Does it make Dragons undefeatable when it's played? No. No. Uh, Freaking knowing the rulings and Yu-Gi-Oh skills makes this card good. Okay? You have to still be able to play the game. You have to. There's no reason why you should think that just because you played this card that you're going to win. It does not mean that. At all. At all. So don't play this card and then get sloppy. It pisses me off. People at my locals are freaking biters. There's nothing original in Tampa. So of course, when I got back from Hawaii, people knew me just from things like YouTube and just being around. 'Cause I freaking grew up here. Started trying to play this card and build variants to the deck. Tampa's not like a huge Yu-Gi-Oh spot. So they're playing this card and they just get sloppy. Like, you have to set up your grave properly. There's no way around it. It doesn't matter just because you put 5 dragons in the grave that you're set for the game. No. Future Fusion still requires a little bit of skill. So use it. Use your skills. Do not just play this card and think that that's game. This is not scoop phase. This is not scoop phase material. Now, in certain situations, it absolutely is scoop phase. If you get the 5-headed and you have some sickening field set up and your opponent can't do anything, scoop phase. But first turn Future Fusion is not scoop phase. No, it is not scoop phase. So stop playing like it is. Please. Please, 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 please. Do I always get these plays right? Absolutely not. Especially if my opponent does something I didn't see coming. That's the beautiful thing about this game. Unexpected things happen. You learn from them, you keep it moving. Period. But this game does not constitute this card as being something that is unbeatable. It doesn't, especially in this format with there being 3 MSTs, Heavy Storm, we've still got Bribe at 3, we've got 2 Solemn Warnings, we've got Judgment. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get around this. Things like Honest get around this. The only thing that can friggin' destroy 5-headed is a light monster. Somebody drops Honest in a fairy deck, you're screwed. There's no more five-headed. And then you lose some ridiculous amount of life points on top of that. So this card is not that broken. But it definitely helps to move the deck along. So please, 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 Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. In the words of Amanda or Dragon Duelist Girl, learn to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to get me something for Christmas, learn to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to get yourself something for Christmas, learn to Yu-Gi-Oh! Learn to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Keep playing. You're gonna learn something. Well, I had to get that off my chest. I keep seeing people make these videos about Future Fusion. I keep seeing people like saying things like, "Oh, I got Future Fusion first turn and I still didn't win." It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get Future Fusion first turn. That does not guarantee you anything. It guarantees you nothing. It guarantees that you get your graveyard set up and that your deck is thinned out. That's what it guarantees you. It guarantees you that if you know how to Yu-Gi-Oh, you could be in a much better position had you not played it. Does it mean that you're going to get a W? No, it does not. So, I had to get that off my chest. I'm about to end this video and post another one with my Dragoonities because I made a couple changes and that's going to be it. So, Merry Christmas. Happy freaking New Year. Have a good time with your families. Learn to Yu-Gi-Oh! Prodigy out. Peace.